Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video here on Nace. And today we're actually at Zwartkops Raceway. We've come to check out the event they have planned for today, and also a couple of our friends race and compete in Formula SuperVee. So we're here to have a chat with them and also find out a bit more about Formula SuperVee. Let's get this video started. For allowing us actually to chat to you. What exactly inspired you to start racing?
I think in the hopes of probably looking at getting a better future for myself, for one. Two, I don't see myself working in an office. Three, it's always been my dream as a kid. To obviously probably one day maybe go to Formula 1.
Is there any other categories that you raced in before you started in Formula SuperVee?
Not much. The only prior experience I would say I would officially have is I used to compete in the Super Drift series back in 2015 and 2016. Other than that, not much, but it's not to say that I haven't been doing my homework, and you know, obviously I've been trying go-karts and whatever, and obviously been just trying to do what I can while I'm not on a racetrack, you know. So I try to fill in the gaps, you know, try learning how car setups work, you know, getting faster at things, and just being better without, you know, making mistakes as well. Obviously we learn from our mistakes, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean today we saw it can be quite heartbreaking, but understand that there was a problem with, I think, the flywheel.
Correct. Yes. Correct. Well, we hope it's the flywheel, so let's see. We'll only maybe get an answer once we strip everything.
And then other than today, how is the season going for you so far?
I think you know how good it's going. It's today is definitely not of expectation, but yesterday, judging from how the car has performed, next race, I don't want to get my hopes up, but it's looking positive.
You know, you are a racing driver, you are very busy. Do you even get a chance to watch Formula 1 or even the Lego race that happened recently?
Lego race, I'll be honest, I did not watch it. I did see some of it, however, short videos and that you see on YouTube and whatever. Looked pretty cool. Yeah. It was funny, but it was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see the
I
guys
wouldn't mind trying it out.
Yeah.
Stepping on a Lego as bad as it is, so
yeah, we all experience that in the night sometimes. Yeah. And if you had no budget to race in a racing category or to buy a road car, what would that be?
Road cars, Koenigsegg Agera R and the CCXR, no doubt about that.
Good choice.
The race cars, maybe an LMP1 prototype. Doesn't matter which one. It does not matter. And yeah, let's just say I'll build a museum. Let's just put it that way.
Please invite me to that.
I will.
When you do that. The Triple Crowns are coming up, the Formula 1 Monaco Grand Prix, the Indy 500, and in WEC, the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Any thoughts on the teams that could win those races?
For Le Mans, I'm banking on Ferrari. IndyCar, I'd say Joseph Newgarden.
Monaco Grand Prix, are we predicting a McLaren front row lockout?
Most probably.
Thank you so much, Nikitan. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Cool. Lucien, nice to finally be here at Zwartkops Raceway. I understand that, you know, motorsport can be quite brutal sometimes. Both cars unfortunately had issues. Can you maybe tell us what happened?
So we were having a little bit of handling issues yesterday, which we tried to sort out, but I just couldn't figure out where or why we had handling issues. And the cars seemed to be going okay today. And in the second race, the chassis actually cracked at the front. So that explains where our handling issue was actually coming from.
Yo, hectic, man. But at least you brought the car, you know, back in one piece.
Yeah, it's back in sort of one piece.
Yeah. So if you actually take a couple steps back, like what inspired you to actually start racing?
So I've always been a fan of motorsport, always into cars, into Formula One. One of my dad's friends used to do karting, and the one day he invited us to come and watch them race. And when we got there, I told my father, I want to try it. And about 2 weeks later, he bought a kart, and that's where it started.
Sure, awesome. Actually flying the Richards Bay flag high, because, you know, we're both from Richards Bay, actually. But also, I just remembered, you are the reigning champion for Formula SuperVee.
Last year's champion.
Last year.
Yes.
Yeah, so how was that? How was that whole experience?
So, because I've been, let's say, a national champion before, winning another championship is not, let's say, anything new. It still takes the same amount of dedication and effort to get there, but I think the excitement of winning a championship is sort of worn off by now.
Wow.
So
No, but I mean,
now I'm at a point where I expect to be the quickest on the day. I expect to win the championship. That's my own expectations of myself. So anything less than that, I'm not in a good space.
yeah, no, we've seen him race. He's very good. Very, very, very good. I also understand you did the endurance series here at SWATCOPS. How was that whole experience?
That was really something interesting for me. That was the first time I've ever been involved in an endurance race. I'm used to the normal 10 laps, all-out action from start to finish. Whereas endurance race, you really need to manage the car. You need to manage your tires, manage the fuel, work out your pit stop strategy. There's really a lot that goes into an endurance race. But I really had lots of fun. Just to be out on circuit in a different vehicle, still being competitive, I really enjoyed the experience. Anybody watching can give me an opportunity.
Reach out to us, guys. We can make that happen. So, like, I don't think a lot of people understand, you know, Formula SuperVee. Can you maybe tell us the specs on the cars, and also if someone wanted to enter Formula SuperVee, how would they go about doing that?
So the Formula SuperVee, I won't say it's an upgrade from the Formula V. It's just a different spec vehicle compared to the Formula V. So whereas the Formula V was a 1400 carb-fed engine, this is now a 1600 fuel-injected engine with wings front and rear and a diffuser at the back. So the main differences is we've got a lot more downforce than the Formula Vs, but that being said, adding all of those extra components on has increased the weight, which has slowed the cars down a little bit.
Okay.
But compared to a Formula V, I would say it's definitely a step up. Something that's more current, something that looks more current, obviously with the wings and the diffuser. And yeah, if anyone is interested in joining Formula V, you're welcome to contact myself or my dad or Andre. And yeah, basically we'll get you a car, take you out to the track, give you a bit of practice time in it. And yeah, if you like how the car goes, then we see where we can source you another vehicle. And yeah, it's really not difficult to get involved. You just need to speak to the right people, and we'll definitely be able to get you
The right person. And if you had no budget to race in a racing category or to buy a road car, what would that be?
So, Formula One would be the first choice, but no matter how much money you got, you cannot buy your way into Formula One. You still need to follow the right channels.
Not like Lance Stroll.
Let's not go there. But if I had no budget, I would like to do the Le Mans 24 hour. That's been a dream of mine. I've watched Le Mans since I was a small boy. Obviously not the whole 24 hours, you got to sleep at some stage. But yeah, I would love to race in the Le Mans 24 hours. I think that would be a real first for me, a real world first.
Awesome, Shane.
No problem.
What a pleasure.
It was a pleasure having you guys at the track.
So I'm back home and I had an absolutely amazing experience at Zwartkops Raceway. Watching those women and men push those cars to the absolute limit is just something else, and being so close to the track as well, I really enjoyed the whole experience. You know, but unfortunately for my friends that race and compete in Formula SuperVee, they did have a few issues, but I'm just so happy that they are safe and they can continue doing what they love doing, which is racing. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We do have some cool things planned. I don't want to give away too much, but one of the cars that I'm going to be driving actually doesn't come with a roof. So fingers crossed and toes that it doesn't rain on that day. But as always, you have yourself a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next one.